morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Catherine Storing here. I wanted to take a moment to say hello and give you a word of inspiration for the day, okay? I know that maybe for some of you, the day hasn't started on the right foot. Maybe you're exhausted from yesterday. Maybe the Monday did not go as you wanted to. Maybe Monday kicked your butt, okay? Let's just be real. Sometimes that happens. And you get up the next morning and you're like, what is going on? Good morning, Mr. Fresh. Yes, and you don't know what to do. Now it's Tuesday. There are so many days to Friday. Hi, Dr. Jones. Thank you for joining us. And you're like, how am I going to make it till Friday? But guess what? There are days in between Friday. What are you going to do today? You got to recap. You got to realize and say, what's going on here? What am I doing wrong? And this morning, as I was reading, good morning, SW Sams. I'm glad that you're feeling great. This morning, as I was reading my Bible, I realized, hi from Istanbul at Can Trip 59. That's awesome. I'm reading, and I don't know if you heard the story about Moses, but Moses was this guy that his life did not start on the right foot, okay? The guy had problems, okay? If you think you have problems, this guy was about to be killed before it was even a thought. And he went through all these adversities, and then as an adult, he has to start running. He has to start running because his life is messed up. He made a mistake. And guess what? You haven't met him? Well, he's dead now. Very, very funny. But what am I telling you? That as Moses was running, his life is a mess. He's lost his cushy life that he has. All this stuff that he had is all gone now. What is he going to do? But guess what? He gets his calling while he's running. Okay? And not only does he get his calling, he gets the tools. He gets what he has to say, who he has to talk to, when he has to do it, and how to do it. So I want to tell you today that your calling has value. I don't know what you have been called to do, but you have amazing gifts, crazy amazing gifts, and you're sitting on that and you're missing it because, oh, I had a bad day. What am I gonna do? Snap out of it. It's a brand new day. It's a gorgeous day, and your gift is needed. Somebody needs it right now. Right now. Yesterday, I had an amazing day, and it was a tiring day because I was coaching people left and right, and I was just sharing. I was just opening my mouth. Somebody needs your encouragement today. So quit feeling sorry for yourself. Get behind someone and tell them, hey, I believe in what you do. I believe in your gift. I believe that you have been called, and I'm telling you right now. And Dr. Jones says that you coached me. Yep, we definitely had a long session last night. Sorry, but I'm sitting on it. I don't know what that means. But stop feeling sorry for yourself. Encourage somebody else. Tell them that you believe in them. Tell them that you want them to see them succeed. Somebody needs to hear that. Sometimes you will think the person that is really encouraging all the time and that they're helping you and helping other people, that they don't need encouragement, but they need encouragement too. And before you can encourage yourself, you have to encourage somebody else. You're sitting on my gifts. Very, very funny. You're sitting on your gifts. Very, very funny. And I know you're joking. I get that. But this is serious business. Serious business. Time is a wasting. And I read something on Instagram today, and it really hit me. And it was from Nike. And it says, yesterday you said tomorrow. How amazing is that? How many times have you said, tomorrow I will do this? Tomorrow comes and you said, tomorrow I will do this. And then a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, a lifetime goes by because you keep saying tomorrow. But guess what? Today is tomorrow. That's it. No more excuses. You have no more excuses. You have a hard life? Oh well, millions of people have a hard life too. Guess what? What is happening to you is preparing you so you can do what you have been called to do. So it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And that's something that Dr. Jones says all the time. I heard other people say it, I believe it. It is true. Regroup, figure out what you want to do, get your day started, dress like you mean business, dress from the inside. Because what happens is, if you don't have that talk with yourself, if you don't tell yourself, hey, I need to make this stuff happen, things are happening right now, you're going to get discouraged the first time someone tells you that they don't like your work, that they don't like your book, that they don't like your business, that they don't like what you're selling. You have to believe it first. You have to believe that it's good, that it has value. Because when you're selling it to someone and you're always selling your story, you're selling your idea, you're selling to your boss, so he doesn't fire you. You have to believe in your package yourself. You have to believe in your product. You are your product, and you were created for a purpose and with a purpose. And that purpose is waiting for you. It's waiting for you right now. So quit feeling sorry for yourself. It's Tuesday. Start the day all over again. And my friend, watch what happens. Watch what happens when you decide to get up and do what you have been called to do. So I want you to do like Moses. Listen to your calling and don't try to do it on your own. You don't have to do it on your own. There are people around you that want to help you. And I know it's hard to get accept help. Get help. I know myself that I want to do it all by myself. I'm self-sufficient. I'm independent. And what happens when I do that? I burn and crash, because Catherine doesn't have to do it all by herself. I'm not supposed to. I was not meant to do it all by myself. Hey, Jail 6011, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're not. You don't have to do it by yourself. You have to you gotta allow the privilege to somebody else to bless you. So many people want to help you, and you're like, nope, I don't need help. I don't need this. I got it. But when you do that, you are hindering them. You're getting in the way of their blessing, because some people, what they do is they want to give. That's what they do. They want to give. And that's right, Dr. Jones. So true. It is so very true. So you have to allow them to give you. Okay? Yeah, you have to work hard. Yeah, you have to do what you got to do. But my friend, sometimes you need a lending hand. Sometimes you gotta tell someone that, sometimes you gotta tell them, I need help. I need help. You don't have to be Superwoman. You don't have to be Superman. Nobody is that. You cannot be happy every day. You cannot be up every day. But you can allow somebody else to help you. You can allow someone to encourage you and remind you what your calling is. So if you're writing a book and you're stuck and you don't know what to do, ask someone, hey, do you remember when I told you why I wanted to write a book? Can you tell me why? Can you remind me that I'm a good writer? Can you remind me that somebody needs to hear this? Sometimes you forget. Sometimes I forget, and I have to call on someone and say, hey, can you help me out? I'm stuck. I'm tired. I'm burned out. I don't know what to do. I'm doing 10,000 things. I'm publishing a book. I have a business. I have a daughter. I have a life. I'm involved in my church. I have 10,000 things going. I get discouraged too. But you know what pumps me up? Talking to you, talking to people like you that are doing amazing things, that want to do amazing things, and you're letting things get in the way. You're letting perfection get in the way. Okay, I'm a coach. I got my hat coach on. I'm sorry. Done is better than perfect. So many people get stuck on, my book has to be perfect. I have to do all this research. Like my own father, who's a pastor, he's writing a book right now. And I'm like, Dad, I gave you a deadline. We started the process together. And like, my book is done. Where is your book? Well, this many people have to be interviewed, and I send it to them, and I have to follow up. I will follow up. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? You're making this hard. What does Dr. Jones says? Don't make it hard. They make it hard all the time and complicated. Get that book out there. Somebody needs to read that book. Somebody needs to hear that your life sucked before and now it's in a different place, and they want to know how you did it. Just get it out there. It's never going to be perfect. Let me just burst your bubble right there. It's never going to be perfect. You're never going to be this perfect thing. Your website's not going to be perfect. Your newsletter is not going to be perfect. Your business cards are not going to be perfect. But guess what? If it has your information, your phone number, and your email, they're going to contact you. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it done. Get it done. Your calling is important. It has value. Someone needs to hear what you have to say. Today, there's someone waiting for you. Today, yesterday, I spent some time with a young lady that I have been coaching, and I was really busy, and I almost blew her off, and I'm so glad that I didn't. And I realized I am at this place right now because she needs me. I stopped what I was doing. I was gonna go somewhere, and she came over, and I'm like, I was about to leave, and she needed something. I can tell she needed me, and I was, for one split second, I almost said, I'm too busy. I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. We got to pray. I encouraged her. I gave her some advice. I coached her. And that was my purpose right there, to share and to listen. Sometimes all you have to do is listen. Don't be scared. Just be there. Be willing. And that's what I want to tell you about Moses. Moses was scared about speaking. The guy had a speaking problem. He stuttered. He was scary cat. He was running for his life. He had killed someone. He was a foreigner, which is really hard, by the way. And he didn't want to do it. He was scared. But God said, Moses, I got this. All I want you to do is to show up. And sometimes half the battle is showing up. Showing up and watch the doors that are going to open for you. Amazing doors are going to open for you. But they're not going to open if you don't show up. I always tell people, if you don't ask, the answer is already no. You got to ask. You got to go for it. You got to put some skin in the game and you got to get it done. Get it done. Get out there and do it. This pep talk really is getting me all excited, and I'm really, trust me, I'm getting it for myself as well. I am about to go out there, promote this book. I believe in this book. I believe in the message that it has for people to dress from the inside out and get out there and share their gifts, their amazing God-given gifts. I'm telling you, today is the day. Yesterday you said tomorrow. And guess what? Today is tomorrow. So do I, Dr. Jones. That's right. Today is tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. Get it done. Today is Tuesday. You have days. You have what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You got 4 more days to make it count. You have 4 more days to make a difference on somebody else's life. It's not all about you. There are other people suffering. There are other people having a hard time. So before you go and complain to somebody else, oh, I'm having a hard day, and I burned my toes, and then you go on and on for a while, and then you finally remember that this other person is alive, and you ask them, so how's your day today? Oh, my father's in the hospital. Or I just got some really bad lab results, or I just put my pet down. You never know what somebody else is going through. You have no idea. So before you start whining and complaining, take a moment to ask, how's your day today? How can I pray for you today? How can I pray for you today? You have no idea how many times somebody has looked into my eyes and said, Catherine, what can I pray for you today? And many days, that prayer gets me through that day. I am just being honest. I'm keeping it real right now. Sometimes it gets tough. Sometimes it gets tough to have to do it all by yourself. And I forget that I don't have to. So if no one is asking you, how can I pray for you? Ask them. Put them on the spot. Give them that blessing. Will you bless me with a prayer? Can you keep me in your prayers today? I have an important meeting today. Will you pray for me? That has power. That has value. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you like Moses? Are you sitting on a blessing today that someone needs, and you are paralyzed and scared because you don't have everything figured out? If you do, my friend, I want to encourage you. I want to tell you that you don't have to have everything figured out. All you have to do is take that one step. Take that one step forward and watch what happens. Watch the miracles. Today is a day that you can make count, or you can complain and you can wait until tomorrow. What is your choice? What are you going to do? Go have an amazing day and make it count.